Hi, my name is Ryan Hampson with Elevate Chiropractic and Rehab, and this is the airplane mobility exercise. We find ourselves really crunched up in airplanes, a lot of you guys doing a lot of traveling, so I'm just going to go over a couple ways that can kind of help that plane ride go a little bit smoothly. So a couple things that you'll need, especially if you got them here from the clinic, is going to be a band and a lacrosse ball. These are really easy to travel with. They can go in any of your pockets, purses, carry-on bags, don't take up a lot of room. So first and foremost, we'll use the band. If you're finding yourself really kind of pinched, kind of squeezed in here, all you need to do is real quick, kind of what's going to help that neck and that mid-back is going to band kind of right around your wrist here, kind of just a little bit of tension, sitting nice and tall in your seat, and kind of just giving little pulses out through here to kind of keep things engaged and moving. I'm lightly pressing my head into the seat as well to kind of activate those back neck muscles to kind of help that strain from when our neck's falling forward. So I'll just do this. I'll pick about a couple minutes out of the hour of the flight and just kind of work through here a little bit. And it doesn't have to be anything difficult. 25, 30 reps, take a break and do it again. Another thing we can do is kind of arms around the chest here. Again, I don't want us leaning or jamming into other people or going over the armrest, so we're gonna stay right in here, sitting up nice and tall, and just little rotations. Just trying to rotate everything above our belly button. So we're just trying to move that rib cage and that mid back and trying to keep it moving because we all know that motion is potion. Secondly, what we can do, and this is everyone's best friend, is gonna be the lacrosse ball. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna really focus going down the spine on either side. So the ball's not gonna be directly on the spine. That can be kind of uncomfortable. So we're gonna think of two strips on either side of the spine. I'm gonna start on the right side here. I'm just gonna put it right between my spine and shoulder blade. And I'm just gonna kind of sink up onto the chair and kind of just press into it. Kind of move around, up and down, find some tender spots. Doesn't have to be too tender, something 3, 4 out of 10. And then after about 30 seconds, I'm gonna kind of lean forward and let it come down my back a little bit. And just up and down, back and forth, around, trying to find some tender spots. Doing some cat camel, extending and flexing the spine. And I'm gonna go all the way down my back to my low back, getting into those QLs, kind of going left and right. Again, not hitting other people on the sides of you. After that, I'm gonna move to my hamstring. So I'm gonna go under my glute and kind of just find some sore spots and roll around on the chair, kind of breathing into it, shifting my weight into that side to get a little more tissue pressure. I'll work down into my hamstring and kind of lightly start kicking my leg, trying to get some blood flow back into those 4 or 5 hour flights that we find ourselves sitting in. I'm gonna do that both sides. If it's a 2-hour flight, I might do it twice. And obviously if it's a 5-hour flight or longer, it's up to your choosing. And that's the airplane mobility exercise.